So let's first discuss about cytoskeleton. As a cyto means cell, skeleton means bone, so cell bone. So it's a fibers, usually in eukaryotic cell, in the cytoplasm. However, this is sometimes very dynamic. That's a little interesting. This simple cartoon shows a spatial distribution of this fibers inside the cell. So we will discuss about three kinds of cell cytoskeleton. So the first is actin filament. You can see that usually close to this cell membrane related to, you remember the white blood cell neutrophil is chasing. They have to actively changing and their cell membrane that's involved with this actin filament. While these microtubules having the centrosome and then it goes out, and then microtubule is very also important cytoskeleton, which has the highest compression resistance. And the other is intermediate filament. It's like cell rope inside connecting the nucleus and various organelles and cell surface. So their diameter or shapes are different. First, you look at this microtubule is a hollow pipe structure. So it has a very good compression resistance. And while microfilament or actin filament is only about 7 nanometer with its diameter with actin subunits. And intermediate filament is like a polypeptide chain, a rope of polypeptide chain making about a 10 nanometer diameter. So I brought this table which shows these filaments, 3 types. So actin filaments structure is kind of double helix shape, and there's actin monomer subunits. And its role is moving the cells and maintaining cell shape by pulling. While intermediate filament is a fibers it's like a fiber cables with about 10 nanometer. So it maintains the cell shape by resisting tension. This is pull. While on the other hand, microtubule is a hollow tube, about 25 nanometer with alpha and beta tubulin dimer. This maintains the cell shape by resisting compression because it is mechanically like this structure is very stable. However, so this one also, because of this is composing a flagella or cilia. So this is a nice electron microscope crosscut of this, and you see this circular one are actually microtubules. And an important role of microtubule is moving chromosomes during cell division. And along this microtubule, such as a neuron, you have very long fibers, axon track. You have to move organelles along with this microtubule. On the other hand, microtubule has so-called dynamic instability. It goes out and then it just disappears suddenly. So it's actually very dynamic when it's necessary. So I brought some of this microscopic view of actin filaments. You look at this, there's actin fiber bundles. And this intermediate filament, you can see this central part is a nucleus, how intermediate filament is distributed. And this also anchors the cell to another via desmosomes. And microtubule looks like this. So it's close to nucleus, but it dispersed, and it's in fact a very dynamic part.